Hello, and not really so welcome. So, unfortunate news, especially if you were a fan of his work. Comic book artist Ed Piskor has killed himself. I learned just a little while ago because I pulled this up on Twitter or I pulled Twitter up and just tweet one, tweet two, tweet three, tweet four, all lined up for me. Just one after another. The top of my timeline was all this. Now, I'd seen his name in the trending tab over the last few days, and I hadn't really paid attention to it because I figured he probably had a new book coming out, and none of the conversation around him filtered up to where I could see it. Turns out that he sent someone some DMs that were kind of creepy sounding, and then the person he sent them to, she was 17 at the time, she's 20 something now, and the person he sent them to made an Instagram video about it, and years later, and then over the next several days, the last week, it's been nothing but apparently somehow I missed all of this while it was happening, bro. I missed it all. Um, but since that happened, he has just been under attack. I think Jim Rugg is the dude he does like a podcast with. Dropped. When your friends drop you basically on account of rumors, that's hard. That's rough. The Pittsburgh Cultural Trust dropped an exhibition that he was supposed to be putting on there of his work. And, kind of the icing on the cake, Marcy Cipriani of WTAE News in Pittsburgh, I'm pretty sure this is in Pittsburgh, that's Pittsburgh anyway, went to his dad's house, put his dad's address up, well, the house number up on screen, and then were complete jerks.
Oh, I'm going to tell you it's a bunch of
Ed Piskor's father was emotional when I spoke to him at his Munhall home.
Yeah, you just came to that dude's house, onto his property, to start accusing his son of all kinds of terrible things. He should have just told you that you're trespassing and that you need to get out of there and not talk to you any further. So, a whole lot of people were after Ed Piskor for some stuff that you could read charitably or uncharitably, and everybody seemed to choose the uncharitable version of the events. Ed Piskor, in his note, was like, I know that what I wrote sounds really creepy. I know none of you are going to believe me. Why wouldn't he know that, right? He has seen this happen to so many other people in the past. So, you chipped little bits of my self-esteem away all week until I was vaporized. That's it for Ed Piskor. If you were looking forward to more, I don't know what he's working on. I presume there's like another Red Room volume or something like that coming out. If you were looking forward to more of that, there will be no more of that. Because of somebody making an accusation and a whole lot of people jumping onto that accusation. And nobody that's ever accused in that position gets a fair shake. Nobody ever gets their actual day in court because you can't get a day in court against a mob of people online who harass you incessantly. So Ed Piskor, I hope you get to rest in peace. And that's it. I'm not going to opine on the accusations or not because I don't know enough about that situation. I just think it's unfortunate whenever somebody, well, what happened, whenever that happens. All right, you all take care of yourselves. And if you are feeling like you want to do something tragic like this, please don't. There are resources available out there. You can just Google it. People will talk to you and hopefully talk you down from making a permanent decision about what is probably a temporary situation. Take care, everybody.